Next stop on the Castrol Edge Nationwide Series brings us to Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's the running of the Hooters 300 here at this racetrack. We saw awesome race in the Traxxas Truck Series, and we hope to see the same thing for the Nationwide cars. On the pole, Cameron Gilson, number 55, beside him in number 43, Craig Batson. Row number 2 has Drew Austin in the 7 and the 20 of Jillian Wilson. Then it's Joshua Michaels in number 12, the winner at Richmond. Beside him in the Johanna Long car, it's Kyle Matthews in number 70. Jacob Budd, number 14, the Eric McClure car starts in 7th inside row 4. Beside him, Dalton Day, number 88, starts outside row 4 in the 8th spot. It's a lot of 8s for number 88. Taylor Acosta in the 30, it starts inside row 5, and beside her, the 3 of Dylan Ogo. And here comes the command to fire him up here at Atlanta.
Drivers, start your engines!
Man, give him the fire the engines. Row number 6 has the 16 of Russ Batson. And beside him in the 10, and one of the 2 Jennifer Jo Cobb cars, it's Nicole Williams in number 10. Then it's Lisa Shears in the 79 and Amy Bush in 23 in row 7. Row 8 has Dylan Ogo in the 5 and Jacob Lawler in the 99. Then it's Charles Jackson, our Memphis winner, inside row number 8, and beside him is Jake Williams. Saw where the rest of them start as the green flag about the wave. The pace car comes out of corner number 4. Here comes the cars making their way down to the start-finish line. Green flag in the air, we're underway. Cameron Gilson, number 55, moves his way into the lead. Drew Austin, number 7, he won this race earlier in the season. Joshua Michaels, he's making his way up through the field with Jacob Budd shoving him. Michaels to second now as you see Cameron Gilson leading the first lap of the race. 30 laps, the order of the day here at Atlanta. First lap over 184.2 miles an hour. These cars are fast. Dalton Day trying to make it 3 wide between Lisa Shears, and Jacob Budd. Dylan Ogo in the 5 Austin Ogo, excuse me, in the 5, shoving him as he gets past the 70 of Kyle Matthews. And Drew Austin shoved up in the field now, number 7. So far, we've seen some tremendous racing in all 3 of our series this season. Lisa Shears 3 wide between herself, Russ Batson, and Taylor Acosta. They go down to turn number 1 as Joshua Michaels takes the lead now, number 12. And almost 4 wide. That didn't look good there. Nicole Williams right in the middle of the pack here, number 10. On board with Nicole Williams. And that's what's like to ride along in a 195-mile-an-hour plus pack. Actually, that's a little light speed, I should say, from what we're seeing right now lap speed-wise. We're seeing well over 206 miles an hour on some of the cars here at Atlanta. See 206 out of Tim Gardner. They're 206 out of Stephen Pollard III. And a lot of the cars at over 205. There's another 206, John Azalea, 206.827. Almost 207 miles an hour around this track. And, oh, problems in turn number 2! Dalton Day's crash, Russ Batson. Samuel Mills. He's in it, Kyle Matthews. Julian Wilson. And Austin Ogo led them all back to the start-finish line. Oh, poor Dalton Day. One of the ones was going for the championship a few races ago. Rohit Baderby, he was also crashed. And oh, I saw that coming 4 wide. Oh, boy. And this may have ended Dalton Day's hopes for a championship. Right there's him and Samuel Mills both. Julian Wilson saw him. Amy Bush, how's she not getting the crash was beyond me. And that looked like Angel Navarro. He got into the crash too. John Acosta, he's damaged up as well. Right there. Joshua Collard, he's another one that's going for the championship. I don't know if he's in it or not. In the second Jennifer Jo Cobb car, I think he's clean. Joshua Collard. I think he is, yeah. But not so clean at that smoke as Samuel Mills. Taylor Acosta, she might be clean. But poor Dalton Day, his season was going pretty good, and then all of a sudden it all fell down for him right here. And that's the second race he's crashed in too, because he's crashed in a Truck Series race. Let's watch again and replay from onboard Dalton's car. Rohit Baderby, he's crashed hard in this whole deal. Onboard Rohit. Boy, Angel Navarro center punched him right there. And finally from Angel Navarro's view. Driver down the backstretch and oh crap. So 11 laps into the event here at Atlanta Motor Speedway as we have 19 of those laps left to go. Austin Ogo leads the field here at Atlanta. Second place is the 12 of Joshua Michaels. Third is the 89 of Kyle Austin. Then it's Tim Gardner in fourth, and fifth position belongs to Cameron Gilson, our pole sitter. Dougie Shears on the inside is a lap down in the 77. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway here at Atlanta. Oh, Dougie Shears ain't making friends right now, and at 77, he ain't making friends at all. Nick Nealman being held up by him in the 18. Amy Bush right there. There's Jacob Lawler, Jeff James in the 44. Jeff trying to keep his streak alive. He won the Truck Series race here. And taking the lead away is Joshua Michaels. Austin Ogo led the lap. But now here comes the 89 of Kyle Austin. Got the Chevron Cameron Gilson, he's right there. 22, Dylan Young. And Dylan Young's going to shove Cameron Gilson up to the lead. Here he comes, number 55. Whoa, if that would have been the finish of the race, that would have been awesome right there. Cameron Gilson would not have led the lap, and your winner would have been... If that would have been a three-lap finish, your winner would have been Joshua Michaels. But yeah, Michaels led the lap is what I was getting at. Dylan Young for the lead. A pair of Dylans, he and Dylan Ogo. Dylan Young in the 22, Dylan Ogo in the 3. The Ogos have built themselves a dynasty somewhat, as they may have felt like this season, have chalked up 3 Cup Series wins this season with Bobby Ogo driving in the 33 car, and also Samuel winning in the in the nationwide race at California. But right now, Dylan Ogo has the lead, taking the lead from Dylan Young, who led the last time by. Tim Gardner, winner at the Pepsi Max 250 at Daytona. He's making his way up through the field, number 62. Joshua Michaels, he's up there. Cody Lamas trying to get past Lisa Shears and Austin Ogo, both. Lamas running in 7th. Dylan Young for the lead. He's got to shove from his Penske teammate, Joshua Michaels. Field coming up on the lap car, Dalton Day, as we are about to approach 10 laps to go. We have 11 now laps to go in this race. Dylan Young with the lead, looking for his first win of the Nationwide Series. Dylan Young does have a win that came at the Truck Series event at Daytona. And oh, Dylan Ogo almost came up and rear-ended Dalton Day. But now the Ogos are going to come out the good side of this one because they now have the top 2 spots. 10 laps to go. And Dylan Young came out the big loser in that one. But now, the others are starting to catch up to the Ogos now. As now here comes Kyle Austin, number 89 on the inside. Hence Kyle Austin out of the lead, but they got another lap car at the Bear, and it's Dougie Shears. He's a full straightaway ahead of this bunch. Daniel Day, number 2. He's right up there as well. Is he on the lead lap? Yes, he is. Number 4. He's in number 4 spot with the last time by. Cody Lamas making a 3 wide for 3rd. And it's Daniel Day to the lead. But does Dougie Shears hold him up? I tell you, that last lap car, the last lap machine right there, I don't know, I wonder why there wasn't a wreck coming out of turn 4. And well, Daniel Day, he pulled around that lap car a little bit, so did Austin Ogo, or Dylan Ogo, excuse me. And now it's Cody Lamas to the lead, number 11. Lisa Shears now gets in the 2nd place, or tries for 2nd place now. John Azalea in the 4. Where did he come from? He's now trying for 2nd. Tim Gardner up there. Jacob Lawler, Jeff James. Jacob Budd, number 14. Drew Austin. He's back up there in the 7. Keith Batson, we haven't talked much about him today in the 6 car. He's now moving, trying to make his way to the top 10. Knocking on the door, but he's running 12 for no. He's got Nicole Williams shoving him in the 10 car. Jillian Wilson, another lap car. I think he may be the last one of this bunch of lap cars. Cody Lamas closing up there on him here. Now what is he going to do? He's going to go inside? Yes, he will. And Jillian Wilson gives him room. But now what's Jillian going to do? He holds up. Jeff James looks like in the 44. Yes, he does. And Nicole Williams making 3 wide. Whoa! Jillian Wilson almost came down and about sideswiped Nicole Williams in a 10. But right now, John Azalea goes inside of Cody Lamas for the number 1 spot. 2 laps to go. Lamas out front. Here comes John Azalea for the lead. He's going to get it. Tim Gardner gets into it. Austin Ogo gets into it. So does Jacob Budd in the 14. White flag made his time by. It'll be 1 lap remaining in the race. Tim Gardner going inside for the lead. Nothing doing. The white flag waves. 1 lap remaining for John Azalea. Now what are they going to do? John Azalea out in front. Here comes Tim Gardner. Does Gardner have anything on him? Off of corner number 4 they come. John Azalea out of turn number 4. And he is going to do it. He's going to win here in Atlanta. And just in time that lap car would have... Yeah, Dalton Day in a lap car. If that had been 1 more lap remaining, that would have determined the finish for sure. But Tim Gardner a close second, but John Azalea, his first ever win. The number 4 Flex Seal Chevrolet, the victory lane here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And your points and your average speed 160.8 miles an hour, 160.8. John Azalea wins here today. Second place, Tim Gardner. Austin Ogo third. Fourth, Cody Lamas. I'm sure Lamas is going to be disappointed with that. Jacob Budd, Drew Austin, Keith Batson 7th. Nicole Williams comes home 8th. 9th, Mark Matthews 10th. Cameron Gilson. Then Jacob Lawler, Joshua Michaels. 12th place in car number 12. Kyle Austin, Jake Williams, Jared Stone, the top 15, then Taylor Acosta, Jeff James, Samuel Ogo, Stephen Ball III, and Daniel Day, the top 20 in today's event. And here's your rest of the order. Where they finished. 4 cars out of the race. Rohit Baderview, Russ Batson, Samuel Mills, and Angel Navarro. And several drivers didn't need the finishes for the points. Joshua Collard 23rd. Don't think he needed that. Dylan Young, he was up there much of the race. He was 26th. But the big winner here today, the Flex Seal Chevrolet, John Azalea, wins here today at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And here's your points with 3 races remaining on the season. Drew Austin has a 42-point lead on Joshua Collard in the points chase. Dalton Day, 174 back in 3rd. 4th, Julian Wilson. Samuel Mills in 5th. So I think for Julian Wilson and Samuel Mills, I think their championship hopes may have ended. Dalton Day may be a slight hope, as if Joshua Collard and Drew Austin has any problems at Texas. And that may put Dalton back in the race for an awesome run, maybe. And there's the rest of your order and the points as they are right now. Jacob Lawler currently in 20th position. There's the rest of the field. So next Texas Motor Speedway is next stop on the tour. The Texas Pete Sauces 300. Don't miss it.